The moving Vietnam War Memorial travels across the country all year long. Getting it in your hometown on Memorial Day weekend can be rather difficult. But as Andrew Havranek reports, the wall is back in Wisconsin this Memorial Day, 2 years since its last stop.
The moving wall stop here in Waukesha is 2 years in the making. It was slightly delayed because of the coronavirus pandemic, and the crowds to come out here and honor the more than 58,000 names on this wall have been incredible leading up to Memorial Day. I had a chance to walk through the memorial with a Vietnam veteran who knows 2 names on this wall, and he shared some of their stories.
He was Vietnam.
Russ Owens served in the United States Navy for 6 years during the Vietnam War.
The other one was on a Guided Missile Destroyer, 2 tours to the Tonkin Gulf. One is 1964, and the second one from November 65 to March of 66.
He has seen the moving Vietnam Wall and the permanent fixture in Washington, D.C. several times. One of his shipmates' names is engraved on the memorial.
That's a very long story.
Owens was 3 weeks away from being discharged, still stationed in the Gulf of Tonkin. He remembers the morning in March 1966. It was around 1 o'clock when he was on watch in the radar area of the ship.
And somebody called in over the radio from another part of the ship that they heard screams, and there was a man who was scalded by steam and died.
That man was Peter Holcomb. About 20 years ago, it was discovered his name wasn't on the wall.
You have to prove that the ship was in the combat zone and that the death occurred in the combat zone, even though it was not a combat death, which is why it wasn't on the wall in the first place.
It took 10 years, but Holcomb's name is now forever memorialized on the wall in Washington and its moving counterpart. He already has the imprint of the engravings of both names he personally knows, but Owens forgot where exactly on the wall the other name was. But while we were walking through the memorial and reading the names...
There it is. I'm at the right panel. Ted S. Ferguson.
That's his friend.
That's the other man. I never knew him, but I knew his older sister 25 years ago.
Owens says he's grateful the moving wall made another stop in Wisconsin for Memorial Day this year.
I'm not one to break down and cry, but it does make your throat choke up a little bit.
He's hopeful many people get a chance to see it to honor the lives of those who gave everything to serve our country.
It's important to remember the sacrifice that was made, whether it was willing or unwilling. They made the sacrifice. They went where they were sent, and this is just a permanent, long-term memory of the people who went and did not come back alive.
The moving Vietnam Wall can be seen all day and night in Frame Park until 6 o'clock Tuesday morning. In Waukesha, Andrew Havranek, Spectrum News.